Yo, that's right, I'm back, man. Back. Got a Valentine's video, man. Valentine's Day is slowly approaching, man. This video was actually suggested, and I'll talk about who suggested it in a second. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Got 4 fragrances for the ladies, and I got 4 fragrances and some honorable mentions for the fellas, so you can get your partner, you know, something for Valentine's Day. Y'all stay tuned. Anyway, let's get into it. It's your boy Court. Just another fragrance review should be sprinkling across the screen as we speak. Before we get into some business, hop into some business. Follow me on my things at CourtMC on Instagram and Twitter, X, whatever the hell it's called these days. The Real JAFR on TikTok. I am not good at TikTok, so I post randomly, and I don't post often enough, kind of like here. But yeah, so if you can follow me on my things, I would definitely appreciate it. Again, if you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Court. It's kind of in the title. We review fragrances here, but we also talk about how to buy, what not to buy, how to wear, wash your ass, brush your teeth. Because it's a full package, baby. If you're here for the first time, again, welcome. Do me a favor. You see that little button down there that says subscribe. Go ahead. Hit that bitch. Turn it gray. Hit the bell so you see and get notifications when videos like this post. And if you ask anybody to subscribe there, probably not enough. But what can I say? I'm busy, man. I'm going through some things. Anyway, yeah. So also, the videos popping up right here. Watch those for me. Do your boy a favor. This video was suggested by my boy Anwar at Orangebloods. Orangebloods is a site and a YouTube channel dedicated to the Texas Longhorns. And if you're a Texas Longhorn fan, you might want to subscribe. If you're a hater, go on and subscribe. We take haters too. We welcome y'all over there. We got a bunch of them. So come on over, subscribe to them boys. They do a really, really good job, man. I really enjoy watching them. It's really the only, well, not the only, but it's my go-to for everything Texas Longhorn related, especially during the football season. So like I said, I got 4 joints for the ladies, 4 and some honorable mention for the fellas. All of these joints I've gotten my nose on, so I got personal experience with them. So I'm recommending these joints. These are just like my favorites. So no top this, no definitive that, man. This is just joints that I love, that I've gotten my nose on, that I think you should check out, or will be a good presence for you, lady. But also, or your fella. But also, it's important just to find out what they like, man. So ask questions like, what are you wearing these days? You know, what gets your motor going? Huh? What's your whistle? Okay, I'll stop. But yeah, definitely ask. You know what I'm saying? But if you just want to be, you know, all surprising and whatnot, then you can't go wrong with some of these joints. So first up, we got Gucci Bloom, and that should be popping up somewhere in this general area right now. And I wrote down. So I'm not going to give you all the notes. I'll give you a few because I don't want to keep you here that long. So Gucci Bloom. I actually did a video on this joint. Probably popped up with a young lady that I know, IB, talking about the top 10 lady fragrances. This was on it. So that video, check it out. But this joint is dope. I actually bought it for my mom for Christmas. I want to say in 2022, maybe 2021. You can actually find it pretty cheap out there these days too. So definitely worth checking out. Has some jasmine, some tuberose, and something called a Rangoon Creeper, whatever that is. So 3 notes listed. I'm sure there's more to this fragrance, but it's definitely worth checking out. I liked it. I liked it off of tester, and I liked it off my mom's skin. I think it's pretty dope. So it's not old lady-ish. So feel free to check it out if you're younger. Anyway, so next on the list we got Dior du Jour. Some of y'all might know that by Charlize Theron with her fine hours. Yeah. So this is Charlize's fragrance when she's coming out the pool and whatnot, and you see the little, you know what I'm talking about. This is a joint It has a little parallel melon in it, some rose, which surprised that I liked it because I hate fragrance with roses in it. With rose in it, excuse me. Rose to me smells like butt, but not in this case. It's actually pretty dope and some vanilla. So definitely worth checking out. Just off the fact that Charlize, with her beautiful self, wears it. Anyway, next on the list is Marc Jacobs Daisy. This joint is it's the lighter of the joints on the list. I think it's definitely suited more so for the warmer weather, so spring and summer. It has it's fruity, so it has some fruitiness to it. It has strawberry in it, but there's something in this joint. I don't know what it is. So you got strawberry, you got violet, you got vanilla, and some other stuff in it. But off the paper, I got a hit of the strawberry, but also banana. So I don't know if there's something that's mixing together that's giving you that banana accord, but to me, that's what it smelled like. And I don't really like bananas, but I like the smell of the artificial or banana smell. So it's pretty dope. But like I said, one of the lighter of the four. So definitely something that you want to wear in the warmer weather. But that's Marc Jacobs Daisy. And last, but certainly not least, it's probably one of my favorites that are out of the four. It's Armani, or Gio Armani. My Way. This joint is dope. Like, I was gonna buy it for my niece this year for Christmas, and it was too much. And that it's not, you know, buy your niece a present, you know, money range. It's buy somebody that, you know, you want to see. Is that weird? Anyway, but yeah, this joint is dope, man. I definitely think is out of the four my favorite. It has some tuberose, bergamot, and vanilla, kind of like the others. So got that vanilla accord into it. I think it's one of those joints you can pretty much rock year round. Definitely worth checking out, man. And there's places you can find it for a pretty decent price. Sorry, that's Armani, My Way. And that's it for the ladies. Only did four. I didn't have any honorable mentions, because those are the four that I could actually remember that stood out in my memory, because I did that video like a couple of years ago. So definitely worth checking those joints out. Definitely give you some ways to go. Anyway, ladies, here's for the fellas, or, you know, whoever's buying for the fellas. I got 4 joints and 2 honorable mentions. These joints I personally have in my collection. These are some of my favorites. Definitely joints I think that your guy will like. First on the list is Jean Paul Gaultier La Mel La Parfum. I wear this joint all the time. I do, especially when it's cold outside. It's one of those joints that just performs better in the colder weather. Though I think you can pretty much wear it year round, just kind of dial back the sprays a little bit. It's dope. Definitely worth checking out. It's one of those joints I think everybody should have in their collection. You know what I'm saying? That's how dope it is. But definitely worth checking out. I think most dudes, it's just like it just smells like a man. Just smells like you just walked in. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's Jean Paul Gaultier La Mel, or La Mel La Parfum. Next on the list is my absolute favorite from this house. And I will stand on this mountain and say that it's better than all the joints. At least all the joints that I got my nose on. There could be joints in the house that are better, but all joints I got my nose on, this is the absolute best. And y'all probably know what it is. It's Parfums de Marly Percival. It's not cheap. Parfums Marly is not one of those houses that's cheap. But if you're willing to spend a little money on your man this year for Valentine's Day, this is the way to go. It's just one of those joints, man. I wear it when I want to feel a little sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to feel like, hey, I'm the man. Is one of those joints. So yeah, you know, hey. You know what I'm saying? But that's Parfums Marly Percival. Next on the list is Mason Francis Kirchen, my bad. Gentle Fluidity Silver. Another joint that I wear when I want to feel a type of way. Like, I feel like the man when I wear this joint. Like even if I'm just wearing, like, you know, just clothes like I have on now, I still feel like I have on like a 3-piece suit and a nice tie and some, you know, some dope shoes. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you feel good. That juniper in it, man, it hits. both this joint and Parfums, the Marley Percival, are not cheap. So if you're buying it, you know, as a as a Valentine's present, hey fellas, you probably gonna have to drop them draws. You know what I'm saying? She gonna look at you and be like, you know what time it is, and you just gonna have to do it, not forcefully, right? Because we're not. You know what? Never mind. But yeah, that's Mason Francis Kirchen, Gentle Fluidity Silver. If I can get my words out right today. Anyway, last of the four is actually two from the same house. One gets hated on for absolutely no reason, and it's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. That's YSL La Nuit de L'Homme. That's the first one. Then you got YSL Y EDP. La Nuit de L'Homme haters are just out there, man. I understand the performance right now ain't that great because of reformulations. You got to spray a little extra, man, but the heart of the fragrance is just that dope. And I always get compliments when I wear it, man. It's just a dope fragrance, you know what I'm saying? So highly recommend that joint. Yes, you're gonna have to spray, you know, or overspray, but it is what it is, man. Get the big bottle. And then EDP, man, it's just one of those joints I think everybody should have in their collection, man. It's versatile. It's like the Swiss Army knife of joints. You know what I'm saying? You can wear it daytime, nighttime, summertime, wintertime, date night, interview, office. Like, it's just one of those joints you can just pretty much wear anywhere, man. It is the Swiss Army knife of fragrances, man. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely think it's worth having in your collection. You'll go to it more than you won't, man. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not gonna say I promise you again. I almost did. But yeah, you're gonna go to it more than any other in your collection. Guarantee that. If you come back, you don't like it, send it to your boy for free. Anyway, so those are the four that I wanted to put on the list, but I got two honorable mentions. So the first honorable mention is Azzaro Most Wanted. I love this joint. It's a great wintertime, cold weather joint. It's sweet, got that toffee in it, got the spices, man. It's just dope for this time of the year, man. I definitely think that it's worth having in your collection, even though the winter's basically going to be over probably sometime next month, so you'll get a couple of months of it. But, you know, then put it away, you pull it out again. Yeah. And then last, certainly not least, is Sauvage Elixir. This is a grown man's fragrance. This is a man's fragrance. This is a man in his mid to late 30s, 40s, on down fragrance. This is going to remind you of something that came out in the 80s. It's going to remind you of something that you smelled your papa wearing or your pops wearing. It's going to remind you of something that you smelled at the barbershop, man. It's just that dope. And it's modern. It's not old timey. It's brung into this space, into this year, into this era, but still has an old school feel. I definitely think it's worth checking out, man. Now, is it cheap? Nope, it's not cheap. So you know, I drop draws on this one too. So she gets it for you, man. Just get ready, man. You just know what you're gonna have to do, man. Put in work. Wait, that's all I got. Yo, that's it. That's the list for the fellas. Got the list for the ladies, man. Hopefully you got some joints that give you something to kind of think about and go on. Definitely, like I said, have that conversation with them. Ask them what they like. You know, ask them what Cinecores they like, you know. And then they'll be nosy to say, man, you're doing a research paper or something. Why? I don't know, shit. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got. Like always, man, I appreciate every single one of us. I do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your peoples. Don't you dare let your peoples be funky. We can send them to your boy. Until the next time, man. Y'all be easy. I got 2 more videos coming this week or around this week, hopefully. I got some ideas. One of those videos is going to take a lot of doing, so, you know, kind of bear with me. The other one is just me kind of ranting. So if you don't want to listen to me just talk about the state of, you know, fragrance or whatnot, you know, sorry. Don't watch it. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Until next time. Peace. See if we can get it to work.